Hey there, gang. So what do I do on my day off? I create some Pod Go presets. I have the Pod Go that I really enjoy because it's very capable for quick travel fly gigs. If I don't have an amp, if I'm going through the PA or an FR, I'll use the Pod Go. If I have an amp, I'll use my HX effects and just run my Chase Bliss Mark II preamp before it. And then I got everything I need. Both have effects loops. So in the Pod Go, I can use the effects loop to send it to my Red Panda Tensor, because I have the Red Panda Tensor set up with their foot switch that will allow me to have 4 presets. So I don't even have to think. I just play, boom, boom, boom. And I can do the same thing with the Pod Go. Although with the Pod Go, I've got some jailbreak presets that wipe out the effects loop and also give you an extra slot by taking away the wah if you don't need that. So that gives you 2 extra slots. And I'm going to share those presets with you today. I'm going to share a Dumble preset that I created that's not a jailbreak preset, that's got the effects loop and the wah. And I have a couple of other presets to share with you. 2 of them are jailbreak that I use regularly with the Grammatico Dumble amp, but just you won't have access to the wah or the effects loop. And then I've got an acoustic preset. Now, some of you know that I've done acoustic presets for, the Tone Dexter from Audio Sprockets, the NUX Optima Air. I've done, of course, the HX Effects and the HX Stomp and a bunch of other devices because we're all searching for that perfect acoustic tone. Because I already owned the Pod Go, I figured, well, I wonder if I can make an acoustic preset with it. Now, the one caveat you all know is you don't have the multiple paths like you do with a Helix or an HX Stomp. So I couldn't really recreate my Chase Bliss preset where the dry is controlled by the tremolo pan. It's something I stole from John Cordy and then just modified it for my own purposes. So you can't really do that. I did come up with something similar, but it's just all wet. It's still cool, but I'm not going to be showing you that today because I still think that needs some more work. But I am going to show you the acoustic preset. I'm just going to play and then show it to you on how I put it together. But below in the description of this video will be my Dumble preset with the regular setup, the effects loop and the wah. There'll be 2 jailbreak presets and there'll be this acoustic preset, all for free. You don't have to pay for them. You don't have to join some club or whatever other people do. Just grab them and try them on your own. Of course, tweak them as you wish. I found that these work really well. The IR is a free IR. I got it at the Acoustic IR free site. It's the one I've been using pretty much the last couple of years. It's the J45 48,000 JF flavor because this guitar, this Larrivee that I own, I have 2 of these different woods. They closely resemble a J45 and that IR just works. Like I said, this works for me. It may not work for you, but just tweak it. I'll also include the IR in the folder so you don't have to go searching for it. But I encourage you to try your own IRs. All right, so here we go. This is the preset and I will show it on the screen as well. So there you have it. That's what I like. I tried making it even a little snappier, and I wasn't really crazy about it, but it worked best for me with these particular EQ settings, compression, etc., etc. And there's things I need in this preset for me when I'm playing live, like chorus and delay and whatnot. But tweak to your heart's delight. I'm gonna now play the guitar without the preset at all, and then go back to the preset. So this will be with just the guitar, direct in, and then I'll switch back to this preset, just so you can compare. So there you have it, and I'll just do a real quick run through so you can see it on the screen what I'm doing. But like I said, if you own a Pod Go, you can just drop it in and it'll bingo, So let's take a look real quick. Okay, so we start off with the LA Studio Comp for Dynamics. I would say this is basically the default setting for it, and it sounds fine. Then the Kali graphic. And then I like the mystery filter. I use it maybe once or twice during a set, but it's really nice to have. I have the Studio Tube Pre as a little preamp flavor, if you like it. It's only a slight boost I have it set to, but I noticed that it definitely changes the color quite a bit of the signal. So you can use it for color. You can boost up the output and use it as a boost with color. And it's just nice to have, since you can't take that out of the chain. So might as well use it for something. The IR is the Gibson J45 Studio 48,000 JF flavor. Another EQ, the parametric EQ. I have my volume pedal after all that. Then I have my tri-chorus, which is a really subtle tri-chorus setting, but I only have 2 songs I use that for in a set. I like having the transistor delay for my acoustic set. Maybe for the electric, I think I've chosen the Elephant Man, but for acoustic, the transistor tape works best for me. And then you've got your dynamic room, 1.2 second, et cetera, et cetera. Dynamic room really sounds more natural to me for acoustic, so that's what I used. So there you have it. That's my Pod Go presets, and they're free. There's a Dumble preset. I'll pull that up for you. Let's see here. Here we go. There's a Dumble preset. Still has the effect loop and the wah. But I've also got some jailbreak presets in here for you. And look how many pedals you can fit in. Pedals, you know what I mean, without going over the CPU. Now you have to make some compromises. For instance, for reverb, there was only a few choices I could use. I chose the chamber. The duck delay in the jailbreak with all this going on was the only one that really would work for me. But, I have a harmonic tremolo, I have a reverse delay, an amp and cab, simple pitch, EQ, and, filter. There's a lot going on. So I think it'll be pretty cool for you all to check this out. And I hope you enjoy it. Again, it's all free in the folder below in the description of this video. Thanks.